You come and be in my TV show, we don't have to not be together.
Yeah, we could be together. Most friendships start.
And that's how he did. That's how he got into space. So we were already, serious charms. And also, you meet. I don't know. I feel you gravitate towards people I feel like that about you in a way. About. It doesn't matter where you're born on Earth. You will gravitate towards the people that make you laugh and you enjoy being with, and I think that's true of Edgar and me were actually in the same movie cinema in 1988. Was it? Nine. The premiere of Akira. We were both in the same room. We didn't meet for another 6 years, but it was like nearly. And then.
But you heard him going.
Who the fuck is that? Where is that stupid laugh?
I gotta go read the comic.
I was like, who is that? Who is that?
Sometimes turning me into a motorbike.
That's what your motorcycle sounds like.
Sometimes when you're at home and you're watching like a comedy show on TV, you can hear Edgar in the audience, and I know that he's gone to watch it.
It's true.
Little Britain.
You can hear him on Little Britain, Black Books.
He came to Saturday Night Live. I was doing the cold open for Saturday Night Live, and I was like, "Oh, Edgar's here." I was on live television, going, "Oh, Edgar's here." He's like, "Hey." How do you get that reference? We have 2 minutes. During the writing process, how do you decide what dialogue or actions will be repeated or mirrored later in the movie?
That's an 8-minute answer.
We do a lot of, you probably know in Shaun of the Dead, apart from the lady who... There was the lady who saw it for the first time. Oh, you're there. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Good.
That's a relief.
He said no.
No, not really.
He's like, nope.
I hated it.
Can we give a round of applause for the lady who lost her Shaun of the Dead virginity tonight? There's a bit in Shaun of the Dead.
If you lost your Shaun of the Dead virginity, you probably got red on you.
Oh my God! Wow. Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah?
I think I know what the hell. It's like that Seinfeld thing. Yeah, no, that was great. That's it. You gotta go.
You should never come back.
But there's a thing in Shaun of the Dead that we continue doing in Hot Fuzz and in World's End. If you don't get all of the foreshadowing in World's End, all it means that you have to see it another 2 times at the theatre this weekend. But I swear to God, that's all we ask, is that you see it just pay to see it 3 times.
Somebody tweeted me, had seen it 12 times in 21 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Tell them though, if you haven't, you probably already know this if you watched it, but there's a thing in Shaun of the Dead where Nick has a speech in the Winchester, which basically foreshadows the entire movie. Simon, do.
He says, we'll have a Bloody Mary first thing, which is fighting Bloody Mary in the garden, and then, help me.
Then it's we'll grab a couple of the little princess.
Grab a couple of the little princess.
First one is to get a bite at the king's head.
Get a bite at the king's head, which is Philip getting bitten because he's the king, obviously the patriarch of the family. Pick up a couple of the little princesses, David and Di, at Liz's house.
And she's the little princess.
And she's the little princess because she's Sean's little princess. And then we
stagger back
to the bar for shots. So pretending to be zombies, and the shots is the gun going off. So Ed basically describes everything that's going to happen the next day.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's another one as well,
we're so fucking pleased with ourselves, it's ridiculous.
I felt like that's what it's like when you guys are writing. That's what the conversations are like. Edgar, what shall we write today?
Let us foreshadow the entire film in a single scene.
How do we make a mousetrap of a screenplay?
When we're screenwriting, and only when we're screenwriting,
crystal ball. Like David Bowie in The Labyrinth.
So clever and emotional.
When we're screenwriting, we turn it to James Mason.
Yes, we do.
I told you.
The thing is, we start very big, so that it's all on a big flip chart, and then we sort of see the beats in writ large, and then we get smaller and smaller and smaller. It becomes a screenplay, and then by the end of it, we're changing punctuation. So you have to look at it from a long way away first, and then when you get in close, you remember where everything is, kind of thing.
Don't you do the flip chart thing on the DVD?
Yeah, in fact, we haven't done that for the new one. We're going to do it. We'll tell you some World's End stuff later.
Yeah, I think that's think
Let's
that's it.
It's time. It's time.
time.
everybody.
Bloody yes. We just say a few words about this film for people also in other art-like locations as well. Like this is a film that's been gestating in a weird way for like 20 years, because I went on a pub crawl. The first 5 minutes of this movie you're going to see is basically based on a pub crawl that I did when I was 19. Like where this like sort of sci-fi comedy turns into fantasy is in the idea that I could drink 12 beers. Because in my hometown where they had 15 pubs, I got through a pathetic 6, and the fact that I never finished that pub crawl is why we have this movie 20 years later. So thank you for applauding me being a complete lightweight. Thank you very much. Simon Pegg.
I had some involvement in it as well. You know, it's amazing really. 10 years it is since Shaun of the Dead. We wrapped it 10 years ago last month, and to be sat here now in front of you guys is extraordinary for us, because we didn't even know if we'd get a copy of Shaun of the Dead on VHS when it finised, let alone, you know, it get a release at the cinema and get a release here in the United States of America. Just huge thanks for all your support over the years, for sticking with us, for getting excited about the films, and for coming out tonight. I'm not gonna get emotional. I feel I might do a little bit. It's really weird. I felt something just going in my throat then.
It's probably your glottis.
My glottis. It might be the fact that I'm heavily sedated. No, I'm genuinely thankful, and I'm not going to make any jokes about it. You fucking rock, and we're lucky to be here. Thank you.
I don't have much to add to that, really. I've done my Hornet shtick. I'm kind of happy with that.
Tell us about your costume.
Oh yeah, listen. Some of you out there might, eagle-eyed people in the audience, will get to see that I'm actually wearing part of my costume. This cardigan, in fact. This was one of 1,000 cardigans that we had made for the film. This isn't one of the stunt cardigans. This is one of the hero cardigans. It cost the production about 1.8 million for these cardigans. Most of them are now in private collections. It's a fine merino wool, made in Turkey. Istanbul, of course, at this point being the centre of world cardigan production. And it's fun. It's warm. It's cool in the summer, and I like wearing it. I wore it a lot, you know. Oh, God, I was. Yeah. Let's just intro the film. I mean, this is the first of 10 Q&As we're doing right now, so let's come back and do another one later, and we'll talk a bit more, shall we?
We'll see you guys later.
Well, listen.
If you want to chip off, it'll be late. We won't be offended. You know what I mean? But you know, no, we will be.
These guys are going already.
These guys are going now. They're boarding the first.
Where are you going?
Where the fuck are you going?
Where are you going? I
come
gotta
on.
go to the bathroom.
J Crew is closed. He's going to murder me outside. Hey, fat man! J Crew this motherfucker!
The world indeed ended tonight for actor Nick Frost.
I'm just looking at the picture I took earlier as I drift off.
Are you guys ready to see the world's end? Okay. We love you. We'll all be back. But please, I presume these lights are coming down and these chairs are coming out. So, like, just keep the vibe going for the next 15 minutes once they take these chairs out. But please enjoy the world's end. Woo!